Sick of the dating apps and decided to attend two different dating events this past week in Atlanta. And these experiences really put into perspective just the overall dating climate. I thought I was going to come in there and be the bomb. When I tell you I was humbled, a certain group of women told me that my shoes were not giving.
I wanted to cover this because we never get to hear the male perspective when it comes to dating events, and considering women always outnumber men at these events. I thought it would be good to cover this since we never really hear it from a male perspective, because this is the first time I've ever came across this from a male perspective. So let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So let's not waste any more time. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump back into the video.
So I got sick of the dating apps and decided to attend two different dating events this past week in Atlanta. And these experiences really put into perspective just the overall dating climate. I thought I was going to come in there and be the bomb. When I tell you I was humbled, a certain group of women told me that my shoes were not giving, meaning that my shoes were not up to par. I was wearing some Air Jordans, and apparently I had a crease or two in them. I don't even know why you're looking down there. Really? And just tonight alone, I had four different women. None of them knew each other. Okay, these were four separate conversations where all four of them said, "You're so handsome, you're well put together, you seem like a great catch, but I'm just not attracted to you. I'm sorry, I can't. And you seem like a great guy, but when I tell you, humbling, a very, very humbling experience. Another woman literally said to me, "Nigga, why is you talking to me?" Because we're here to mingle. That's what we're here for. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Ironically, the best conversations I had at both of these events were with women that I had no intention of being with romantically. Beautiful women, don't get me wrong. But I asked them, I said, "Why are y'all single?" And they told me, "Well, the men that we like don't want us back." I looked around and there were so many guys that were just standing around. And I walked up to them. I said, "Hey, man, how are you enjoying the event?" And they were nervous. They're dealing with all these different feelings and thoughts. And that's when it hit me. I'm really not that special. Because there's some woman that's probably attracted to me that I'm not attracted to. And so the cycle repeats itself, so on and so forth. And ultimately, everybody's just trying to find their person. It just is what it is. But I recognize for myself, right, that I am the most happiest when I am not chasing, when I'm not out here searching for love, when I'm not out here seeking it. I thought that by almost 30 years old, that I would have my person by now. I'd have a house with a picket fence, a marriage. I thought that I would have these things acquired. But I had to let go of that timeline and recognize that we're not living in the same world that we grew up in. That's just the fact of the matter. But ultimately, when you get past all of the need for romance, need to attract someone, need to come across as a viable option, and you get down to the heart of the matter, that's where the truest, most genuine relationships are formed. I'm going to spend more of my time with my creations because I feel that they give me and bring me great joy, more joy than trying to be enough for somebody.
Yo, that last part was very important. I want to make sure y'all remember that for later on in the video, because there's another clip that I want to share with you guys related to what he just said. Let's keep it moving.
And if I find my person, hey, cool, it happens. But if not, I'm good. I'm really good. I mean, tonight really, these past couple nights, but really tonight opened my eyes to a lot. The highlight of my night was actually finding my birthday twin. This girl, she had the exact same birth date as me, even down to the year. And then we went to go tell one of her, not close friends, but affiliates, that we had the same birthday. And she asked, when was our birthday? And she said, I got the same birthday. So all three of us had the same birthday. And then later in the night, I was telling another woman that birthday story. And she said, "Oh, when's your birthday?" And I told her my birthday. She got the same birthday, April 2nd. We all four of us got the same birthday. Other great connections that I made were with guys who were in the same boat as me. Guys who were like, "Hey, let's come together as a group and go over to that other group of women and let's talk to them and chat it up with them." I definitely wanted it to be something where it was a little more interactive than what it was. It was kind of cliquish. I don't need to pay to attend a dating event to see you see the person across the room and then not speak. Like, we're good. I got all these other events to go to if I want to just do that.
That, along with getting disqualified over the pettiest reasons, being turned down disrespectfully, nigga, why you talking to me? Like, you don't gotta talk like that, especially at an event, a public event that's made for y'all to mingle. Like, I'm like, this is exactly what men are talking about. So you got to think about this, man. Even at a singles event where you're paying to go there, you're still catching this same attitude from women. Just because you're trying to approach them or just trying to mingle. Because you're literally at a mingling event. That's it. Oh my goodness, bro. So illogical.
But kudos to everybody else for continuing to put yourself out there. I hope that everybody finds what it is they're looking for. But as for 2025, F Valentine's Day. Stay focused on your mission. Stay focused on your passion. And I feel like you will find it when you're not looking for it, because I know that that's cliche to say, but every time I've tried to put myself out there for it, every time I've tried to get out and get involved, it's just when you're trying to make it happen, when you're trying to, I said in that clip, be intentional. Oftentimes, I don't know what it is about energy, but it's like it pushes it away, But when you're out here connecting with people, making great, genuine connections with nothing in expectation, not trying to attract anyone, not trying to entice anyone, I think that's where the best relationships are formed. And hey, should they, culminate in something more, or should they progress, then cool. But if not, you're not tripping. You're not worrying. You're not looking at yourself, re-examining yourself, trying to see, okay, do I need to change, the things that make me me? Am I not good enough? Am I not worthy enough? Because everybody's number one in their life. Everybody is feeling like they're not worthy enough for the type of person that they're trying to attract. But what's meant for you will be for you. And that's just the bottom line. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a man that's going to attend a dating event anytime soon or ever again. But the reason why I want to emphasize what he said about, just focusing on your passions and not actually intentionally seeking it is because it does seem like the women that really, really like you and like you for you, those women tend to gravitate towards you when you're working on yourself, because those tend to be the women that recognize it and notice it the most, in my opinion, and from my experience. But the reason why I wanted to emphasize on that is because of the clip actually a couple of clips here that I'm going to play for you guys. But the last one is very important. It comes from a content creator by the name of Ty X Worldwide. You guys may be familiar with him. I used to watch him a little bit when I first started coming across RP content. But before that, I want to share a prior clip with you guys that's also kind of related to all this anyway. Without further ado, let's get back into it.
Let him cook.
I genuinely feel if you my homegirl and you ask me to go to the club with you, you don't really love me for real. You telling me you want me to come to the club with you because you think that it's fun. First of all, I'm a man. I gotta pay to get into the club. That's already a red flag right there. Then when I get into the club, I gotta buy drinks that are very overpriced. Second red flag. Third red flag, if I want to slide on something at the club, they probably want me to buy them a drink because most girls go to the club to get free drinks. Ladies, y'all gotta understand something. We don't have the same privileges as y'all. We can't get into the club for looking good. Y'all can do that. We can't do that. Y'all be saying, oh my God, come to the club, it's so fun. It's fun because y'all don't gotta pay for shit. It's rarely a time where a lady is buying me drinks. If a girl buy me too many drinks, I'm gonna get nervous. Cause why you buy me all these goddamn drinks? You trying to fuck me? I feel like a bitch now. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like this feeling. But the club for men just don't make sense to me. The club is one of them things where I do not want to go to for real. I'll go to a house party, I'll go to a kickback, but the club, they'll be telling me, oh, you gotta buy me a drink to talk to me. Bitch, fuck you.
Bang, bang.
Shit like that.
I think I got a point.
Studies indicate that millennial men are increasingly choosing to stay in rather than go out, primarily due to financial considerations. The rising cost of social activities, such as dining out and attending events, have made traditional outings less appealing. Instead, many are opting for cost-effective alternatives like streaming services and online gaming, which offer entertainment without the associated expenses of going out. This shift reflects a broader desire to manage finances prudently while still enjoying leisure time. Now, I want to go to the comments of this post because the comments are very interesting. This chick said most are broke as F, lost and depressed, and is pinned with 2,526 likes. What? How are we broke and depressed all because we want to stay inside the house? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with us just chilling in the crib, enjoying our time? Not everybody want to go outside. That doesn't mean we broke and depressed because we want to chill in the house and play the video game. But I'm going to keep it real with you right now. She's just mad. That's what it is. She just mad. And all them chicks that liked that comment was mad too. They mad that guys ain't trying to go out. Guys like, look, we just going to chill in the crib and have fun. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have fun. We ain't trying to go out here and spend all this money on you and your homegirls. Nah, we ain't with none of that because we figured out the game. Now, this next comment is coming from a woman. And she said, didn't need a study to know that. Women have privilege where we can get stuff for free, get in places for free, have people pay for her dates, trips, etc. If I was a man, I wouldn't be going out either. I'm glad a woman understands that. I'm glad she's not none of them bitter women who want to shame us and call us names because we don't want to go out. I'm glad she gets it. Next comment is, no point in going out to spend money and prove you aren't broke to women who are broke in TikTok shop and Shein dresses, but think they aren't because they get in places for free. Better to invest in your future, hit the gym, get closer to God, etc. And he's right on the money. That's how I live my life. I ain't got nothing to prove to these broke chicks. One dude left a comment and said, it's funny how the fastest way to turn off certain women is by being financially responsible. That right there is so true. When a woman see that you're frugal with your money, you ain't out here spending frivolously, whatever the word is, you know what I'm trying to say. When they see that, they like, oh, now they don't want to deal with you because they want you to spend your money and be dumb. But the minute they see that, oh, he's smart, he ain't trying to blow a bag on me, I'm going to leave him alone. That's what they do. They just go to another sucker. One dude said, why go out? Just bring girls to the crib. That's facts. I'm just bring them to the crib. We ain't got to go out. Come back to the crib. Let's Netflix and chill. Now, this next comment, this dude said, the girls don't even be single for real. Case effing closed. That is so true. A lot of these chicks be going out and they be having whole boyfriends. This is why guys is like, we ain't about to go out here so we could buy you drinks, pay for your meal, and you go home and smash another dude. We ain't playing that game. And that's why they mad. That's why they had that comment pinned at the top talking about some, oh, these dudes are broke and depressed. And like, what? No, we ain't depressed. No, dudes ain't lost. Nah, we ain't lost. We just found out y'all game. I'm going to say it again. We ain't lost. We just found out y'all game. We know what y'all doing. We know how you chicks get down. Want to get drinks and then turn around and go back to another dude? You want us to spend all our money on you and you don't give us nothing in return. I know chicks who go out with no money. They will leave their purse at the house. They have no money, no nothing, because they already know they get in every club for free. They can get drinks. So nah, dudes are like, nah, we ain't about to do that. I'd rather just stay in the crib, play video games, just like the article said. Rather just play video games. But they like, nah, you lame if you do that. I don't care. Listen, you call me lame all day. I like playing my Call of Duty. I like that. I like sitting here playing Warzone. That right there brings me peace. And guess what? My girl like it too. My girl be in here just chilling as I'm playing the game. She be on her little iPad watching her little show or whatnot, and I'll be right here just playing Warzone. That's what I like to do. Matter of fact, when I went to go get my CDL, me and all the guys in the class was talking about
saying men are broke because they want to stay inside the house. I'm like, why do you think so many men are telling other men to stay single? I just did a video on about how men save money being single and women save money being in relationships. As far as this channel in particular goes, that's the most viewed video that I've put out so far since I started this channel a couple months ago. So, yeah, there's definitely some truth to that. It has nothing to do with being broke. Here's my thing, you guys. I hope there's not anybody out here falling for this, bro. Y'all do know that when women say that, all that is a bully tactic to try to get you to spend your money. Y'all do know that, bro. I hope y'all know that. I hope so. I hope it ain't nobody falling for that shit, because that shit is just goofy, bro. But let's keep it moving. I'm going to show you guys another video kind of clipped up from another content creator, P's World. He goes over something about clubs in the UK could potentially no longer exist like within the next 4 to 5 years. Check this out.
Line stuff. Yeah, there are a lot of men who are like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna chill with my boys, play a little FIFA. You know what I'm saying? I can meet women on the phone, hit gym, do things that are actually gonna benefit me in the long run. It makes sense. But men removing themselves from certain scenes, not wanting to date, not wanting to go out, this is something that is happening all over the Western world. And there was an article published in the UK in December 2024 saying that this could be the end of the clubbing scene. 10 clubbing venues a month are getting shut down. And over the last 4 years, the UK has lost 37% of its clubs. If the people that are paying aren't going, how is it gonna work? It isn't. It says in the article that we are witnessing a systematic dismantling of the nighttime economy. Damn, the industry is not just about entertainment. It's about identity, community, and the economy. It says here that not only is it a cost of living problem, the cost of living is going up, but these companies are also having to fight with growing operational costs, right? Just deep it. You got less people coming, but it costs more because the cost of living is going up. And it says 7 out of 10 businesses are barely breaking even. And it also says, a study by NTIA, it says that if it keeps going how it's going, by 2029, we'll have no more clubs in the UK.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
The UK economy is trash. I keep it real. The cost of living, people are struggling here, okay? But the clubbing system is set up a specific way. Men pay, right? So everything is on the man's shoulder. So when they say, no, we're not going, this is what you get.
And this is a result of men recognizing and learning their value through resources and money. And as much as women hate to hear me say this, I'm pointing the finger at them, because I said this before and I said this again. Y'all was talking that independent shit a whole lot about 15, 17, 18 years ago. You fast forward to now. Now look how y'all talking. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's for the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.